Hello, my name is Liora from Texas. Come out of hiding. Today's promise. Blessed woman who believed what God said, believed every word would come true. Luke chapter 1, verse 45. I wanted to praise the Lord today for helping me overcome my anxieties and fears. For a couple of years now, I have been afraid to see or run into some of my family members because of my divorce. I am always afraid of what they have to say and the questions that they will ask. That is really why I've kept away from most of them, and I always had the excuse of the pandemic to stay away. As the world goes back to the pre-pandemic days, it is time to come out of hiding. I feel like I'm in a different season now where the Lord does not want me hidden anymore, and is showing me that I don't need to be afraid of what anyone will say if they see me, because I have Him, and He will lead me in everything I do, now as long as I don't let go of His hand. I used to be quite close to one of my cousins, but when I separated, I grew very distant from her and from a lot of my family. Just the other day, my niece bought a bedroom set that my cousin was selling, and she needed help going to pick it up, and they asked me if I could help. This cousin has had contact with my former husband because he still works for them once in a while, so I knew that they have seen him, and possibly with the other woman. I made a couple of excuses at first not to go, but I had a feeling that the Lord was trying to help me overcome my fear of seeing my family members. It was time. So I asked the Lord, "Do you not think I should go? Or am I making excuses because I'm scared?" So I then felt that I needed to go, and I decided to help, and knew that my heavenly husband was going to be with me through it. I spoke to my beloved the whole way, and I felt at peace. We got there, and she was so excited and really surprised to see me, and she was showing me around her home. It was really nice to get to talk to her and laugh with her again. At the end of the visit, she asked how I was doing, and I said that I was doing very well. She responded by saying that I looked great, and she gave me so many compliments on my hair and how young and beautiful I looked. I know that it is not about my physical appearance, and that it is not what counts. But what the Lord does is transform you from the inside out. When He cleans you and changes your heart on the inside, you radiate all of Him on the outside. They looked to Him and were radiant. Their faces will never blush in shame or confusion. Psalm chapter 34, verse 5. I'm so glad that I went to see my cousin, even though I was scared. But I'm excited for the things to come with the help of my heavenly husband. Thank you, my beloved, for always reassuring me, being patient with me, and showing me that you are there and that you will help me in every situation that I face. I am not alone. I have you, and that is more than enough for me. Don't fret or worry. Instead of worrying, pray. Let petitions and praises shape your worries into prayers, letting God know your concerns. Before you know it, a sense of God's wholeness, everything coming together for good, will come and settle you down. It's wonderful what happens when Christ displaces worry at the center of your life. Philippians chapter 4, verse 6. Blessed woman who believed what God said, believed every word would come true. Luke chapter 1, verse 45.